Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today we are here with the letter U for our Stash Buster September Junk Journal Challenge 2021. We are spelling out the word Stash Buster, and we are breaking our stash using those items. Today we are using ugly or unusual. It can be unusual to you. It could be something new that you've never tried before. So our first thing is unusual paper, and I took my Cricut and I cut the pizza paper into tags. So this is one of the things that I do is I will take some of the papers that I might not use as they are, and I cut them into tags, and I'll cut hundreds of them in one day when I have my machine out. So this is going to be my base, and for the other side of it, I am going to go ahead and grab a piece of the onion skin dyed paper. We are busting the stash of onion skin paper. I'm going to go ahead and back this really simply with the onion skin paper. Okay, so cutting tags with my Cricut. You guys, I got this, I don't know if Cricut still does it, but they used to have like a Friday freebie thing, and one time this was the Friday freebie. And so one of these days I'll research it and find out where it came from. I want this on the back because that's what I've been doing for my tags. I'm going to go ahead and cut around this just like that. Remember, if you are here during the premiere, we have a live chat. Come on over, hit that live chat button. Come on over and say hello so we can welcome you. We're here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with a brand new crafty video, something to do with junk journals every day. So if you like that kind of thing, don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy or learn something new on this video, please give it a thumbs up. All of that. And if you didn't know, I do also have a DIY channel. It's DearJulieJulie DIY Home and Garden, and I did put up a new video this week. It's part of the Heidi Somble Fall Challenge, and so yeah, so check that out. Okay, so I have gone ahead and added the onion skin to the back. Now let's do this something to the front of this ugly paper. I do have this piece of fabric, and I do want to use this, so let's go ahead and we'll cut it to fit. It's going to be the last thing I put on here, but while I'm looking around looking around my table for the next thing. Okay, there we go. I like it. Ooh, could be a double pocket. Flip over double pocket. Then, okay, so let's do something with this. Okay. So I'm probably going to just collage some of the items that we have here onto this tag. Okay, so there's that, there's that. Ooh, we have this little piece of fabric. If it comes over to the green, I think we'll like that. Okay, nothing over there. Come back over, going back and forth. Ooh, oh, I like this. Okay. Okay, I like this. Okay, so let's start. We're going to start with this. Oh, now the thing is if I put that pocket over that, I'm going to lose that. So let's okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to put the glue on here, okay, because it will be really hard to figure out where where the glue is supposed to go on here. So you know what, let's start it from this end. Line it up with the edge, and then push it back over. Okay, there we go. So we have that. And then we're going to come over and do the same thing on this side for the polka dot onion dyed skinned paper, the Holy Grail paper dyed in the Holy Grail. Okay, go ahead, add that. We can push it up because we know that a pocket is coming down here eventually. Okay, so there's that. Okay. I think we'll go with this. Okay, so we're going to put some here across the top, down this side, and across, and hope that this fits on all of that. Okay, come up, sounds like Lucy has joined us. She's knocking things over. Okay, so we're just collaging on this tag here over the pizza. Okay, so over the pizza, we'll go ahead and trim it up. Do you see the string stuck to my arm? Kind of like liquid pearls would do. If I use liquid pearls, I'd have them all over myself. I am just not patient about waiting for things to dry. So yeah, I don't use liquid pearls. I have some. I have some, and I might have even just bought some more, but that was for a special project. I'm just so impatient. Okay, so there, we want to make sure that this is all down. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my glue that came up over here, and this glue down here. Okay, so that is that side, that is that side. I love it. Now let's see how we are on this. Perfect. Now my sides are going off the sides. You know, we should probably check and see if this is going to fit. And let's see if we even have a pocket in this one. This one might be the one that doesn't have any pockets. Yeah, so remember, middle one does not have pockets. Okay, so this one has pockets in the center. That's not going to fit in there. Is it going to fit in there? No, but you know what? It's okay, because you know what we can do? We can cut this down to fit. Okay, let's go back. I'm looking at these I call these the shoulders of this tag. And I think if we cut the shoulders down, okay. So one of the things you can do, obviously, is you can cut up your ugly paper into elements and then cover them like we're doing here. Let's straighten this out. I can't rip it. I mean, I can, but it's... Where's the other scissors we've been using? Because they cut fabric. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Kind of like... If this was a regular pocket, that I just don't think that we need the extra bulk on our little thing here. So let's go ahead and we're gonna rip. So we're gonna cut it and rip it. We'll be able to use that piece, so that's good. Okay, measure. It's gonna be a small rip this time. I hope it will do it. Sometimes it just all turns into fray. Okay, it ripped, but it's very frayed. I'm afraid so. Okay, I love the fray though. Okay, so here we go. We'll have a pocket here. It's gonna flip up and come over here. So I'll have a double-sided pocket on that. I'm going to use my fabric tack because it will hold it quicker. Side, and I'm going to put the glue this time on the fabric tack. I mean on the fabric. On the fabric tack and across the bottom. There we go. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and add a piece here. Remember, I like to use all my scraps. So. That's why the strips are still out. Oops. Put this right there. So I'm still adding to the collage here, which is fine. Okay, we've added at least 3 items to this element. Oh my gosh, that really is gonna help that. It's gonna finish that up. I like it. And we used up the other postcard, and we are, oops, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Oh man. We're going to cut off our little, cut off her head. Off with her head. Okay, so let's come down. Put it back on. Okay. Yeah, check things like body parts. Don't want to cut off body parts. Okay. So there we have that. Okay. And then let's see. I have this piece. I can go on that side. And I think this is gonna look, if it'll fit, yeah, we'll put that in that side. And but we'll distress it because I've been doing that this time. It's taking the distressing very nicely. So this gives us another little card to write on. So for a journal that has little cards and things in it, I like to write quotes, things I don't want to forget, you know, things that might only come up every so often, but I want to remember it. And so in my journal, if it's in there, I can go and look in my journal and it's there. And I have a partial photographic memory, so I can remember that, you know, it's in a purple journal. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use this pretty piece, and then we're gonna go ahead and fray it. Okay, and we'll use that as our little tag topper up here. Just like that. Pull out our, you know, we haven't used gold staples in a while. So I have my fancy stapler here that has gold staples in it. And so I think it's kind of fun. Yeah, I want to add something to this, but then again, I'm thinking no, because I don't want to add any more bulk. Okay, so is this going to fit in this little pocket? It will fit in there, but I think it's going to be fun in the back, or maybe in the back of the actual journal. Okay, there we go. I think that's going to be its home. It's going to go in the back of the journal. Okay, so yay, we finished one. We got one done. One done. Okay, so on to the next one. We are going to use, dun da da da. So this was a sticker set, and it still has some cool things up here. So I am going to go ahead and try and separate those from that. So let's go ahead and pull out an X-Acto knife. If you're a Patreon and you have access to the August tooltip, I showed several ways to use an X-Acto knife or your cutting knife. Okay, so there, I'm going to cut that, and hopefully that will help us be able to get this out of here. So I'm just trying to get a couple layers, at least the layer that has the picture, and I'm going to pull this off. Okay, and now I have this great piece. And heck, while we're at it, so that I can we might as well get this one off too, because I'm going to use these in this journal. Okay, so we need to make an element, and these need to be the base. Okay, this one's coming up a little thicker. Okay, that one came up a little thicker. But there you go. Trash, total trash to treasure. Okay, so this is going to be my base here. And I actually think, I wonder if we can rip this. Yes, we can. So I'm going to rip, and I'm going to use this butterfly. Okay, this is my base. Okay, now going back to our X-Acto knife, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use it to cut around my butterfly, around the white part that's around this butterfly, just big enough that I can insert something in this. Okay, because this has to be my base. I mean, this is, I'm thinking I might want to attach this to something, but okay, so there I have that. And what I'm going to do is take this little ticket, and this little ticket can go in and out of whatever we're going to make here. Okay, so let's go ahead and have this piece of the onion skin paper. Okay, this is sticky. It's from an envelope. Okay, this cutting board, you guys, I got it at Dollar Tree. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and put this onto this paper here. Okay, and I'm going to do it this way this time, because I want the pocket that my ticket's going to be able to go into, but I don't want to disturb the ticket. Okay. Okay, so there we go. I've created a pocket from that base. Okay, so I've got my cute little ticket pocket. Cute little ticket pocket. And okay. I'm going to go with a little patch down here. Okay, frame the edges on this little patch. So I'm going to add this little patch, and it can come off the edge. It's fabric, so I am going to use fabric tack here. so there's that. I do have this little piece. I'm going to go ahead and stick that on here. Remember, I like to use all my scraps, so if I can use a scrap. Okay, I want to make sure my numbers are up. That's a me thing. Okay, there's that. Okay, it's still going to go in there. And so we have our ticket. I think we can just do some bling on here. So dot, dot, dot. And we're making a little cluster that will be able to go somewhere in the journal. And then go ahead and add the fabric tack just to help it. Okay, so our little cluster, we added the slit with the ticket. I think I need something here. You know what? I think I'm going to go with a piece of the fabric there. No, well, what about the blue flower? Yeah, the little forget-me-not. I think it's perfect that this fabric has the little blue that look like forget-me-nots in it for a, yeah, look at, I'll just put that right on there. We'll be able to add this to something in the journal, somewhere where we need possibly a tuck, because we can go ahead and put glue all along there and it can be a tuck. It could go onto a tag. You know, if we had a pre-made tag, it can go onto our pre-made tag. It's already ready to be something. Could even stick out the top. Okay, so that is our number 2. We used Unusual. This is the board from that should have gotten thrown away, but I couldn't. I just couldn't throw it away. So that is 2. And here we go on to number 3. Number 3, we are going to be using some more ugly paper. Let's just get some things out of the way here. So this time we have the cardstock piece that I still have to use, and we are going to cut it down. And you know, this doesn't really work for what I want. It's got the same vibe and everything else, but it's not gonna really do what I want it to do. So I am going to stamp on it. I'm going to start with, remember, these are the stamps that I just got from Michael's, and I think they're going to be really fun. I love rubber stamps. I love so yeah, but to keep these, I'm going to want to be able to get into this box. So I'm going to go ahead and, for right now, rather than going and looking for another box, I'm going to cut this, and I'm cutting it down a little so that I can actually reach in there and grab the stamps. And I do want to keep these together. and I want to keep them close. I don't want to put them in my usual wood stamp drawers because I want to actually use them. So I'm going to use this one, I think. Let's go ahead and put these others back in. Okay. So I've cut it just here so that I can reach in there and grab it, hopefully easier. We'll see. Okay, so I have a little pink flower. You know, some of the things that's like, okay, yeah, it doesn't quite fit on there. I'm gonna trim it down so it fits correctly. It's not gonna hurt the integrity of the stamp, but it's gonna help me with the way I feel about it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go for, what do we got? Sponge sugar. That should, I hope, this should match. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and come in and add some pink in here, and I'm getting this one edge. I'm gonna take the corners off. See if that helps. It's my stamp, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just lightly adding the color in with an actual pink flowered stamp. So I'm gonna remind you, if you're here for the premiere, I'm waving, hi. Make sure that you come on over, hit that live chat, come on in and say hello. Yeah, so we are having a lot of fun with this challenge. Let me know how you're doing with the challenge. If you are curious and would like to know more about the challenge, the details videos in the description box down below. We'd love to have you join us there. Also, we're getting revved up. It's almost time. You can feel it in the air. Fall is coming. Fall begins on September 22nd. And so Kara and I have chosen that day to start the shares for the fall collab. So if you're interested in the fall collab, you'd like to know more about it, I have that video also in the description box. And just know that it is a collaboration between Dear Julie Julie and Kara Brandon Creations. And she makes a digital kit and I make a digital kit. And then we use the two digital kits together. We have several people that are joining in as elves, and they'll be using the kits as well, along with us as well. And so again, that starts the shares for the first day start on the first day of fall with day one. So what you do is you use the day one page of Dear Julie Julie, the day one page of Kara Brandon Creations, and you make a project. And then day two, you make a project. And you can do these ahead of time. The kits are available in our Etsy shops, and so you can go ahead and make your collaborations early, and then just have them scheduled to share on starting the 22nd. So you'll see my first collaboration video on the 22nd during the premiere. Okay, and then so we'll have 5 days of that, and then on the 6th day we'll be showing you everything that we did, and even maybe what you did with the leftovers. If you made a whole journal, you'll be sharing that. There is a playlist that you are able to add your video to on YouTube, and hashtags that you will be using, so that other people hopefully will see and get to watch your videos as well. Okay, so I'm still adding. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool, but I think we need more. I'm looking for okay, which way does this go? It goes this way. Okay, so just adding stamps or stenciling. You could stencil on this and turn the paper into something that you actually like and want to use. And so just like in collage, I'm trying to have the things touch. That adds more interest. Let's go ahead, and I have the race notes from the race that Tom and I did to use as my note paper this week. Okay. I love the canceled postage stamp. That is, if you're looking to purchase a stamp, that is probably that's the first stamp that I would purchase. Of course, I made the lines for years, making postage. I'm wondering, do I want some more on here? I could just, I mean, the other thing that you can do is you can just go ahead and distress on the paper also. And I did that, if you've ever seen the so I'm just going to add some pink color. Okay, so we'll have add stamping for our ugly paper. Now you could go ahead and cover this and make it a masterboard. I will be covering the other side also, because it doesn't even, the blue on that doesn't even match what I'm doing. And I'm trying to use up this paper pad. I think I'm at the end of this paper pad. So okay, now the cool thing about this is I'm going to be able to use this to make things that I need for this journal. So put that back where it goes, put that back where it goes. And okay, so let's see. If we go to 2 inches, that looks so small. Let's do 2 1/4. Like, that's so much bigger. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the one thing I know that I need is I need a couple little cards for the might be okay. Where's my pages? Let's look. Okay, it'll fit perfectly that way. It could be a pocket. Do we need a pocket somewhere? Could do a pocket. Okay. Could be a flap. Ooh, I like it as a flap. And we need a couple of those. So let's say we'll do a couple of those. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we have our little fairies from that other thing. We want to use these so we get them off the desk. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut around them. You could use your postal scissors or your pinking shears to go around this. Okay, and I'm going to just pop this on here, down a little bit below. Whoa, kitty down. Kitty string. Oh, kitty string was stuck to the glue. That's interesting. Just never know what's going to happen here at the messy desk. Okay, so, and whatever I do to this, I'll be doing to that one with the other. Okay, so we'll just add this. That's one thing. Okay. And I think I've used up all the Dollar Tree lace. What do we got up here? Oh, we got some fancy. Yeah, I think we'll use the fancy. But which side? This side. Okay. We'll use the fancy lace on there. Put my glue right on the lace. I'm using the fabric tack. Okay. Bring it over and put it right up to the edge. Okay. Just like that. Okay. So we've done stamping. We've added one of those pieces from the Unusual, and we added this piece of fancy lace. This could be any of those things that I showed you. It's just ready. It is an embellishment. I am going to use it like I showed you on that flip. Okay. So again, I'll just be making the same thing and having that ready. It always is so much easier when you have assembly line and you're able to just make the things one right after the other. So let's go ahead, clean this up, and I'll be right back to show you what we made. Okay, so after a couple hours on a phone call, I did a little more. I added this little tag on here and some bling. I also went ahead and I did put the little flap here on the page that I said I was going to add the flap to. So these are the 3 items. So we have our little, remember this started out as the pepperoni tag? So I had taken the ugly paper and cut it into tags, and then I covered the tag. Okay, so we did a collage cover on this side. We added the onion skin and we distressed it on this side. We added the fabric as a flip over pocket, gave us a pocket on both sides, and then added a piece of the ephemera out of the little magic bag of things that I've been using. And we have the little white piece from the fabric up here on top. For this, we started with that piece off of the top of the stickers where we had cut that off, and then we opened it up and made a little pocket behind the butterfly for this little ticket to go into. We adhered it to this piece of the onion skin paper, so we have something to put this down on in the journal somewhere, whether it goes onto a tag or onto a page. It's ready. Also added a little piece of fabric and the bling here. Okay, and then for this, remember we took the big page of the paper and we stamped on it and distressed it, added some color to it to bring it to the similar colors that are in the journal. We added one of those images also from the top of the sticker page where we took it off the die cut piece there. And then we also added this really pretty piece of lace. And also I did come in and add some washi down here. So while I was on the phone, I did make up a couple of other things, and so let me show you real quick because they will get added in. So I made up a couple of these little notebooklets. Okay, so just the little notebooklets out of the paper that we had fixed. I had this piece of paper left over from that, so I put this together. This is one of those from the top of that sticker die cut thing. Some washi tape, a stamp, fabric, scrap strip, and a piece of a 1918 calendar. These are items that I can add in. Oh, I made the other one, so that one's ready for the other one. And then from that time card, I went ahead and I made these two tags. So this has the other piece from the top of that die cut sticker thing, and then some fabric and some of the bling. These are avocado dyed. So here I pulled one of those little tags around the staple, just like I did on this one. I just put it around, went through here and pulled it around, pulled it through, and just attached it. And then we have fabric that's been stamped, and the little tiny ticket is just up in here. Okay, so those are other items that I made while I was on the phone. Okay, so we're gonna do some of the hint gift aways. And so I have from 8/20/21, you were to tell me your favorite page, and these are those that answered in the comments. So let's go ahead and ask Siri who's gonna win. Siri, can I have a number between 1 and 18, please?
It's 8.
Imagine that. Congratulations, Margot. And you will be receiving a little package of fun things from Dear Julie Julie, some of my favorite things. So what I'm going to need you to do is to tag me. So we're going to have you tag me in the hint post, and that you know that you won. Okay, so you're going to tell me that you won favorite page 8/20/21. Okay, so Margot, you're going to tell me 8/20/21 favorite page, and you're going to tag me in the Scrap All About It with Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. And then if you are a member of Juliet's Jewels, just tell me that you are a member. So I am a member, and that way I can get your address right from there. Okay. And so you're going to tell me the date and the title of your page. Okay, so the date and the title. So your date is 8/20/21, your title's favorite page, and tell me if you are a member of Juliet's Jewels. Okay, so you're going to tag me in the hint post. So the post is going to say hint I won. Okay, and it's just going to have one of those big, like a picture. It's going to say hint I won. It'll be in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. Okay, congratulations to Margot. She is our first hint gift away winner. And so next was the video on 8/20. This was the Spectrum Arts Creations haul, and you were just supposed to tell me what your favorite thing in the haul was. So your date is 8/20, and Serendipity Art Haul is the title. So let's go ahead. Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 12.
It's 10.
Carrie Clapp, congratulations. Same thing. Your date is 8/20. Your title, Spectrum Art Creations Haul. And you are going to tag me in the hint I won with the date, the title, and tell me if you are a member of the Juliet Jewels so I can get your address from there. So congratulations to Carrie. And this one is from 8/18, pages, no bulk. This one was where I asked you what my favorite number was, and my favorite number is 8. So everyone that answered is here. Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 18.
It's 3.
Okay, Penny Kitzmiller, congratulations. Your title is favorite number is 8, and 8/18 is the date. And again, you're going to tell me the date. So 8/18/21, favorite number is 8. And are you a member of Juliet's Jewels? You're going to leave this in the hint I won announcement box. Okay? So you'll find that in the announcements. Okay? So congratulations to Penny. And, oh, we skipped a couple pages. Let's go over here. We have a couple more. So this one, the title is Stencil. The date is 8/17. Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 18.
The answer is 9.
Karen Hamilton, congratulations. Your date is 8/17. Your title is Stencil. Let me know the date, the title, and if you're a member of Juliet's Jewels, and tag me in the post, hint I won. Okay, and I think we have one more, right? One more today. The title is Tassels. The date is 8/14. This was an extra one. Okay, so this was people that answered, that commented on this video. Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 10.
It's 5.
A random number is 5. Sandy, congratulations. Your title is Tassels. Your date is 8/14. Again, we'll go ahead and have you message me, or actually tag me in the hint I won and tell me the date, title, and I am a member of JJ if you are. So your title was Tassel. Your date was 8/14. This is so that I can find this to go back and congratulate you on the thing. But it also makes it so, you know, not just anybody's gonna come and claim your little prize. Okay, so congratulations to our winners of the hint giveaway. It continues. How do you get in on this? Is you go ahead, you watch the videos. Somewhere in it I'm gonna say hint, and that gives you the hint that there is a giveaway, and you'll want to figure out what we're doing for the giveaway. Sometimes I ask a question and you need to answer it specifically, and sometimes I'm just asking for your opinion, or you know, what your favorite something is, and just answering the question will get you there. And then occasionally, randomly, I will just pick a video and everybody that commented will have a chance. So congratulations to our first giveaway recipients. And as soon as I know where to send your little gift, it'll be on its way. So let's get back to our program. So these are the 3 items that I made for the ugly or unusual items, and I hope you find something that spurs an idea, gives you an idea to use some of your stash, and I hope you find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to go watch a video after this one. Could be one of these up here. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.